Have you ever lost weight only to gain it all back later? You're not alone. Studies show that up to 80% of people regain the weight they lose within 5 years. That's what's known as the yo-yo effect. But what if I told you that there are simple, science-backed habits that can help you lose weight and then, more importantly, maintain that weight loss for good? In this video, I'll walk you through the 4 key habits that not only make it easier to lose weight, but also help you keep the weight off permanently. These are small changes, but they make a big difference. Let's dive in. Habit 1. Learn to recognize true hunger. Let's start with a fundamental question. Are you actually hungry or just in the mood to eat? This might seem like a small thing, but recognizing the difference between physical hunger and emotional hunger can change everything. Physical hunger is a signal from your body that you need fuel. It might show up as a growling stomach, dizziness, irritability, or lack of focus. But emotional hunger, also known as hedonic hunger, is different. It kicks in when you see a chocolate bar, smell fresh bread, or remember that delicious dish your grandma used to make. It's not about needing nutrients. It's about seeking pleasure. This kind of hunger was useful when food was scarce and we needed to store energy. But today, with food everywhere, this survival mechanism often works against us. On top of that, stress, anxiety, and emotional overload shut down our rational brain and activate the emotional part that just wants comfort and rewards. That's when food feels like a quick solution. So how do we deal with it? Try using the hunger and fullness scale from 1 to 10. If you're above 6, you're probably not actually hungry. You're just experiencing emotional hunger. Another great tool, self-monitoring. Before eating impulsively, ask yourself, is something emotional driving this urge? Will eating solve this? If yes, eat with moderation. If not, try drinking water, calling a friend, or taking a quick walk. Habit 2. Reduce access to tempting foods. Everyone has that one food they can't resist. Chocolate, ice cream. For me, it's cheese bread. If it's around, I eat it even if I'm not hungry. The key here is to change your food environment. Don't assume you'll have the willpower. If a tempting food is in your house, your brain already knows it's there even if it's hidden in the back of the cupboard. This constant availability activates the reward system in your brain, making it harder to resist and easier to give in during moments of stress, boredom, or sadness. So, what's the solution? Don't buy it. Yes, it's that simple. If it's not in your house, you're less likely to eat it. If you do feel tempted, you'll have to go out and buy it, which creates just enough friction to break the impulse. If you live with others and can't remove tempting foods entirely, ask for their support. You can even stick motivational notes on cabinets or the fridge to remind yourself of your goal. At the same time, make healthy food easier to access. Keep washed fruits visible, have healthy frozen meals on hand, and avoid keeping ultra-processed snacks in plain sight. Speaking of meals, I personally recommend LiveUp's healthy, frozen meals. They're tasty, convenient, and created by nutritionists. Whether you're after low-calorie options, high-protein meals, or vegetarian dishes. They've got something for every need. Habit 3. Don't leave the house hungry. Here's a common trap. You go to the doctor without eating because you think it'll be quick, but it ends up taking hours and you're starving. The only option around deep-fried snacks, or maybe you skip eating all day to save up for that dinner buffet and then overdo it, sound familiar? The myth of skipping meals to lose weight only works if you can control what you eat later. But most of the time, hunger wins and you overeat. The fix is easy. Eat something before you go out. It can be a fruit, a salad, or a protein snack, just enough to take the edge off your hunger. Also, keep a healthy snack in your bag, like a cereal bar or a piece of fruit that won't spoil during the day. Habit 4. Pay attention to the quantity and order of your food. Even if you're eating healthy, how much and in what order you eat your food makes a big difference. Let's say you have a plate with rice, potatoes, beans, a piece of meat, and some salad. Looks balanced, right? Not so fast if you pile on the rice and potatoes and add beans and meat. You might be overdoing it on calories and carbs especially. If you're trying to lose weight, here's a better guide. 50% of your plate should be vegetables, 25% should be protein, 25% should be carbs and fats. They're usually already in the ingredients, so no need to add extra. Now, here's the kicker. The order you eat food matters. Start with vegetables there, high in fiber and slow down digestion. Then move on to proteins and healthy fats and save carbs for last. Why? Because eating carbs on an empty stomach causes a blood sugar spike, followed by a crash that makes you sleepy and hungrier later. But when you eat fiber and protein first, carbs are digested more slowly, giving you more energy and satiety over time. Even at restaurants, avoid starting with the bread basket. That innocent piece of bread can spike your blood sugar and sabotage your meal. Final thoughts. Losing weight doesn't have to be about extreme diets or willpower. It's about building smart habits. 1. Learn to distinguish hunger from emotional eating. 2. Remove tempting foods from your environment. 3. Don't leave the house hungry. 4. Balance your plate and eat in the right order. With these tools, you're no longer fighting your body, you're working with it, and that's the secret to lasting weight loss. If you found this helpful, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel and check out the next video for more tips on portion control and nutrition strategies. And remember, small changes done consistently create big results.